In today's society, women are bombarded with images and messages of what is considered the ideal type of woman. However, there's no single definition for being an ideal woman, and what truly separates those who seem to have it all, money, success, love, from those who struggle to attract anything at all is not physical attractiveness or wealth. It's the traits and qualities a woman possesses that create real value and attract what she wants in life. So, what exactly is it? According to study, high-value women have particular characteristics that make them alluring to others. These characteristics have nothing to do with physical appearance. You'll know what they are after watching this video. If you can identify with at least 6 of these 12 characteristics, you're on the right track. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. 12. You are kind and caring. A high-value woman is someone who radiates strength and confidence without having to be cold-hearted or indifferent. She understands that all humans have their own flaws and insecurities, but she doesn't allow them to define her or get in the way of her goals. She is humble yet proud of who she is without having to compare herself to anyone else. A high-value woman also knows that it's okay to be vulnerable and express her emotions when necessary. She knows that it's okay to let her guard down and trust other people, but she still remains aware of who she is at all times. She understands the importance of boundaries and personal space. 11. You deeply love and respect yourself. Loving and respecting yourself deeply is an essential quality for a high-value woman, according to science. It's not just important, but necessary in order to be able to maintain healthy relationships as well as be respected by others. Self-love and respect are also key components in setting healthy boundaries, which means not allowing anyone else to take advantage of you or treat you poorly. Additionally, it is impossible to see yourself in any other light than being flawed or unworthy without this self-love and respect. Self-love and respect aren't merely beneficial in the present, they have a lasting impact on your life. When you love yourself deeply, it gives you the power to stand up for yourself when needed and sets a strong foundation for making decisions that are right for you. 10. You accept your femininity. It is well established that embracing your femininity increases your perceived value, a fact that was confirmed in a recent study. This research featured 3 trials, each of which involved participants rating the desirability of different women depending on whether or not they identified as being feminine. In all cases, those who were deemed to be more open about their femininity were judged to be more attractive and desirable than those who downplayed it. The findings from this study are significant in that they challenged traditional gender roles and expectations placed on women to conform to masculine ideals. Instead, it suggests that women should express themselves authentically without worrying about being judged by others. Furthermore, it highlights the importance of self-acceptance and how this can have an impact on one's perceived value. 9. You are telling the truth. Being honest with yourself and others is an essential quality of high-value people. It takes a great deal of courage to face potentially difficult conversations, yet it is vital for you to be open about your true thoughts and feelings. This does not mean that you should act in an abrasive or uncaring manner, but rather that you should be honest and forthright. By speaking the truth, high-value people not only demonstrate their courage, but also their commitment to integrity. In this way, they build trust with those around them and prove that they can be relied upon in any situation. 8. You don't require validation from others. In today's world, it can be difficult to find true fulfillment and self-worth without seeking validation from others. We are constantly looking for approval or recognition in order to feel as though we matter and that our successes have been acknowledged. Unfortunately, this dependency on external validation only serves to hinder personal growth and development. Rather than relying on the opinions of others for validation, it is important to look within yourself to find true inner worth. Building self-worth starts with recognizing your own personal strengths and weaknesses, as well as accepting them. A high-value woman knows her own value and doesn't need external validation from others to feel valuable or secure in her identity. She also knows that her value isn't contingent upon the opinions of others, but instead is determined by her own qualities and accomplishments. 7. You have a positive attitude. Having an uplifting, positive personality is a trait that can make you valuable and attractive to others. It involves having an energetic and enthusiastic outlook on life, as well as being able to see the brighter side of situations, even when they are difficult. Research has shown that people who exhibit this type of personality have healthier relationships and are better at bouncing back from challenging situations. So if you want to be perceived as high value, focus on developing an uplifting personality. Be more conscious of how you react to stressful and difficult situations. Try to find the silver linings in them instead of dwelling on the negatives. 6. You make good use of your time and energy. High-value people understand the importance of being mindful with their time and energy. For many of us, it can be difficult to recognize when we are wasting our time and energy. We may be too busy or too distracted to even notice. That's why it's important to be mindful of how you're spending your time and energy. Ask yourself questions like, is this relationship helping me grow? Or, am I getting something out of this activity? If the answer is no, it may be time for a change. It can also be helpful to take inventory of how you spend your time and energy. Make a list of the activities, people, and pursuits that bring you the most joy and fulfillment. 5. You live a life that is driven by a higher purpose. A high-value woman knows the importance of having a sense of purpose in her life and is continuously working towards creating the life she has always dreamed of. She sets goals and puts in the effort to make them come true, looking for inspiration and guidance from like-minded people. Moreover, she takes actionable steps and doesn't let her fears or doubts stand in her way. Having a sense of purpose isn't just about achieving goals, it's about feeling alive and fulfilled. And that is what makes a high-value woman unique and valuable to those around her. She is living life with intention and making the most out of every opportunity that comes her way. 4. You are an excellent listener. Listening is an invaluable skill that can help people develop strong relationships with others. It conveys to other people that you are interested in what they have to say and that their opinion matters to you. People who possess the ability to listen carefully and attentively to those around them tend to be more highly regarded, as this trait can foster a sense of trust and mutual respect. Good listening skills also enable people to gain insights into new perspectives and ideas, which can help them make more informed decisions. 3. You know how to have a good time. A high-value woman is someone who understands the importance of taking time to enjoy life. She realizes that while responsibilities and seriousness are essential, they should not be her only focus. She doesn't take herself too seriously and is open to making mistakes and having fun without worrying about what other people think. She knows how to have a good time and how to take life's ups and downs in stride. High-value women are conscious of the fact that they are valuable. They understand their worth, so they don't settle for anything less than what they deserve. 2. You value everyone. Maintaining respect is a key tenet for those seeking to be seen as a high-value person. To respect others, one must demonstrate a deep understanding that all people are equal and should be treated with the same level of care and consideration. This means that no matter what social standing or reputation someone may have, they should still be regarded with the same level of respect and politeness. A person who can maintain a respectful attitude in all situations is an individual who will be seen as high value by those around them. High-value people don't just stop at being polite and courteous, however. They go beyond this and strive to genuinely connect with others. 1. You place a high value on health and wellness. As a woman, it is easy to become overwhelmed with all the different aspects of our lives. From managing a career and family responsibilities to maintaining a social life, it can be difficult to keep up with everything. But by prioritizing our health and wellness, we're not only taking care of ourselves, but also showing that we value ourselves as individuals. Prioritizing your health and wellness is a sign of self-love and commitment. When you prioritize your health and wellness, you are showing that you are worth the effort. You are worth taking care of, both physically and mentally. By taking the time to focus on yourself and making healthy choices, you'll be able to show up as the best version of yourself in all areas of your life. Please keep in mind that the point of this video is not to argue that certain persons are more valuable than others. The fact is that everyone has value, and everyone has their own set of characteristics that distinguish them as exceptional and precious. Being a high-value woman is all about recognizing and celebrating your unique gifts, talents, and characteristics. It's not about trying to fit into a mold or become someone you're not. Instead, it's about developing the necessary self-confidence and knowing you're worth enough to take care of yourself in every way possible, mentally, emotionally, and physically. What do you think about that? Share your thoughts and experience in the comments below. If you found this video helpful and informative, why not show your appreciation? Give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to share it with your friends. They'll be sure to benefit from the advice and information provided. You can also hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date with our latest videos. Thanks for watching.